Save this video before your next trip. Unhinged travel tips. Take a hotel shuttle to a hotel nearby and call your Uber Lyft from there instead of calling it at the airport. It's half the price. Take oranges on the plane. If there's a smell you don't like, tear the orange. The oils are a natural air freshener and it's not as offensive as normal air fresheners or cologne and perfume. My mom and dad split packing in their 2 suitcases. That way if one is lost, they both have clothes. Use a VPN to book hotels and put yourself in a poorer country. Room rates will almost always be cheaper. Bring 2 bags of mini Snickers for the flight attendants. They have a thankless job and do so much. They tend to treat you like royalty after. I've gotten a first class New York to UK upgrade for $6 in chocolate. Be bored in the airport. No scrolling, reading, etc. Save all the interesting activities and mind stimulation for the airplane to help the flight feel faster. If you're ever lost in a country you don't speak the language, go to the nearest fancy hotel and talk to the concierge. They usually always speak some English and are super helpful. When I start having a conversation with a stranger, I make up insane life stories and I always include something scary so they don't try to take me. Oh, to be a woman. First flight always. Airlines are hell-bent on getting them on time because it would affect the rest of the plane's schedules. First flight always. Airlines are hell-bent on getting them on time because it would affect the rest of the day's plane schedules. Buy the cheapest flight ticket and go to the boarding gate and ask for a better seat. I've gotten first class at $100 5 times. Go to the most touristy area and stop at a secondhand store. Hotels and rich tourists donate stuff they can't take with them, including designer clothes, art, etc. If your flight has been overbooked, take the offer to get on the next flight. Last time I did this, they upgraded me to first class for free. When traveling with large luggage through airports, etc., select the wheelchair option on Google Maps so it automatically puts you on paths with elevator access. Probably ramps and stuff too. Genius. I had a tight connecting flight, so I had a fake doctor's note saying I sprained my ankle so I didn't have to walk through the airport, and if I didn't make my connection, it would be the airline's fault. It's kind of genius. Turtleneck pillow. What is that? Well, I've actually used one of these before. 10 out of 10 recommend. As a woman traveling solo, always book your accommodation and restaurant reservations for 2 people. It doesn't cost any more, you are more comfortable, and it's safer. I give the flight attendants a box of chocolate. I've gotten free upgrades, drinks, etc. One time the flight attendant sat down and told me the whole tea of a person who just got kicked off the plane. When traveling alone, wear a wedding band. It stops a lot of unwanted attention in many countries. If locals are waiting in line for something, then you should get in line because whatever it is usually worth the wait. That's how you find true hidden gems. Always keep a duty-free bag, a regular brown paper bag, in case your suitcase is past its weight limit. I've done this so many times and I just put the stuff in there and boom, second free personal item. Earplanes changed my flying experience completely. What are earplanes? Oh. Awesome. When you land, never use the first restroom you see. Use the next one. Everyone from your flight will jump in the first and you'll end up waiting the same amount of time as going to the next. Look for flights at 3 a.m. I don't know what it is about 3 in the morning, but they are the cheapest. Check every day and the prices will just randomly drop someday. I don't pay more than $5.50 for Europe ticks. I'm a big guy. The shoulder strap on my personal item is adjustable. I put it around my knees and adjust it so I don't manspread into my neighbor's space if and when I fall asleep. Thank you, sir. We love a self-aware king. A lot of museums have one night a week or month when they are open late, but they don't advertise it, so you kind of have to dig. I've seen the Mona Lisa and the Sistine Chapel with no one but guards around. Wait, that's so cool. Always pack deodorant and travel-sized toiletries in your carry-on. Nothing is worse than having your flight get delayed or canceled and being stuck in the airport feeling smelly and gross. As a young solo female traveler in South America and East Asia, when people asked if I was from the USA, I always told them Canada because who has beef with Canada? Add Iceland onto your UK vacation by booking your flight with Iceland Air and using their stopover feature to stay up to a week at no additional airfare. You guys, I really want to go to Iceland now. The best day to go to Disney World or any theme park in the country is Super Bowl Sunday. Parks are dead empty and you can do everything by 2 or 3 p.m. and be back in your hotel or home by the time the game comes on. Brilliant. When backpacking through Europe, take night trains to avoid hotel costs. Like day in Paris, night to Berlin, day in Berlin, night to Venice, so on and so forth. Sometimes I'll look up tours like a food or a walking tour and just do the itinerary on my own. I'll figure out the info as I go. I just need the route. Solo female traveler of almost a decade here. No matter where you are, you always have a male brother, uncle, cousin, dad who lives there as far as anyone is concerned. When we get back home, we get picked up at departures. No crowd. Get a super cheap ticket for a busy time to travel and get the travel voucher when it's overbooked. This is how I'm going to Japan for $68. Buy a fake violin case as your carry-on. They are required to have overhead or cabin storage space saved for instruments, and oftentimes they don't check what's inside. If you're waiting for a friend or someone to land after you and want lounge access, buy a refundable same-day ticket to get in, and then once in the lounge, cancel the flight and get your money back. Okay, wait, that's genius. When I travel, the second I get into my Uber from the airport, I order food to my hotel so I'm not hangry when I get into the room. I order Uber Eats as soon as I get picked up from the airport, so the food and I get home at the same time. TSA PreCheck and global entry. It took literally 5 seconds returning from Croatia to the US Customs. Can confirm. Find what conferences are going on in the area. A lot of them publish the codes for their group rates. Use the code. Low-key kind of genius. Whenever someone I know is taking a trip, I book it with my credit card and just have them give me the money. I pay it off immediately and get the travel points on my card. I flew to Hawaii for free. You do not have to be 65 or retired to sign up for AARP. You don't get every benefit, but I believe you do get hotel discounts and such. I did not know that. When traveling with kids, visit a local consignment. I purchased a brand new high chair for $12 and a baby gate for $3. Used them for the week, then redonated them back when we left. Order Starbucks while waiting in TSA and your mobile order will be ready. The mobile order is top tier. A foot hammock for the plane is a game changer. I swear by these, you can get them on Amazon. They're super cheap. A U-Haul only costs like $20 per day to rent as opposed to over $100 a day for a rental car. They're not all huge trucks, by the way. The vans are actually the cheapest. Fanny pack under sweatshirt with charger, wallet, etc. Free extra personal item. I email a copy of my passport, driver's license, social security card, etc. to myself in case my wallet is stolen. I travel for work and book the flights that are busiest. When I get offered a travel credit to change my flight, I do, and that's how I never pay for personal travel. Geocache at every destination. Locals place them and it's a great hidden tour. What is a geocache? Geocaching is essentially a real-world high-tech treasure hunt. People hide small containers called caches all over the world and other players use a set of GPS coordinates to track them down. That actually sounds really fun. I work once every 3 months on the side at 2 separate hotels and now I have the employee rate for IGH hotels and Radisson hotels. That's genius. Bring a big disposable bag and put your purse or backpack in there that is going under the seat. The floors are a biohazard and those germs travel back with you. Personally, I swear by an ergonomic seat cushion and a bobblehead pillow, but these are all really good too.